The Oilers win the faceoff. Oh, that changed directions, and he still got in front of it. Taken by Ehlers. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by McSorley. Moves it to Linden. And he takes the pass. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. And not much on that one. And he gets that one too. Whoa!
Did a great job of tracking the puck, not one but two consecutive saves.
Passes on over to Ehlers. Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. Shot! Makes the save as that goes off the glove.
Sometimes if you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Taves is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Taken along the wall by Roy. Picks it off, they go back on the attack. And makes the save. Quick shot. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Loses the coverage there. Fires it. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching of positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off. Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net as it changes direction. Goaltender doesn't have a chance.
The Oilers strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he fans on it. Now he slides it up to point. The Avs are on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified.
The Avs gave one up early here in period number one, but almost as quickly they get it right back.
Well, they've stayed the course here, and halfway through the period, I feel like they're just finding their legs and they're getting into rhythm. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get into it here, James. They found it.
Oh, touches him in the open ice. Ronberg's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Here's a chance. Great save from in tight.
Well, these are the saves, and you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Oilers take possession in the neutral zone. Shot! And he's able to handle that one. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. That's not going to fool him. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Shuts him down. The Avs have it now. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Steps into the offensive end. Takes a shot. And he meets that one square on to stop it. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Shot! Stopped with ease. Grabbed along the boards by Reinhart. Obama's got the puck now in his own end. Dukin and jiving and shakes off the check. Here we go. On-man rush here. And the save. Great read with the stick. And there's the save. Sends a pass over. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. executed hip check there. Quick feed to Alfredsson. And now he passes up to Ehlers. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Denies the shooter on that play.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Quick pass to Alfredsson. And that's intercepted by DeMello. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Second period now underway. We'll see how much longer this thing stays tied. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Colorado's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Kurtz won the draw center. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Aspinall. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Avalanche have been called for tripping on the play.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in a scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
The Oilers send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, the power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal. Another opportunity now. And it's about the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice, and they're attacking the net.
Oh, what a move! And then Karam's right off the mask. They score! A short-handed goal puts them in front.
Well, the role of the PK is to go out there and stymie the power play. Instead, they go the other way. They recognize the opportunity, and they get a goal. Well, this is a tough pill to swallow if you're the power play unit, but if you're on the PK, you recognize and anticipate it extremely well. This is why we call it the power kill. Reading the opportunity and then burying it for a shorty.
He got all of that hit. Shot! Glove save. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Oh, he delivers a thunderous hit check. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Monster blocker stopped by Swayman.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Fantilli's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here.
Hertz almost back on the ice.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a shorthanded goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Avs are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Colorado's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
The Oilers need to find a way to convert on one of these scoring chances as they trail here in period number 2. Barzal's won it in their own end.
Schen's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Tries to the crease. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
The Avalanche have put themselves in the driver's seat, now extending their lead to 2 in the second.
Well, they're certainly deserving of their position in this game now, James. They got the go-ahead goal, and then they got that buffer goal. I mean, just to give them a little bit of wiggle room, they can take a breath, and now they can be a little more creative with the puck.
Turn that one aside.
Swayman's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Takes himself free. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Well, as a shooter, you want to get the goaltender moving laterally, so that is executed, check. Unfortunately, the goaltender anticipated that and moved across, pushed across to be able to make the save. That's just a fantastic one.
Sends it out front. Off the pipe. Long lead pass into the neutral zone.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And a great save. And now it's grabbed by Gostisbehere. Look at this icing being waved off.
Well, she uses her speed, gets on her horse to be able to beat the defender to that puck.
And that's poked away by Byram. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Oh, great move to shake off the check. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. The Avs have it in the offensive zone. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. The Avs gain possession. Colorado's moving it into the offensive end. To his teammate. Here's a chance in front. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. He's got a step. He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
The Oilers will look to build on some momentum here before the period closes out after that goal.
They need to continue that momentum as it nears the end of the second, and they want to carry that energy into the intermission. Real important that they can have an opportunity to collect themselves and come out strong in the third.
Alfredsson's got the puck. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Back to the blue line. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that brings brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. We're coming back with much more next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Swayman's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Avs have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
They've got numbers. The backhand, and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
They got to the right place at the right time here, James. A little bit of panic sets in, and he fires it wide. I mean, you can't miss by that much. I mean, it's a landslide out there, and he certainly didn't convert on it.
Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off.
Swayman's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Oilers need to start finishing their chances as they trail here in this third period. The Avs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop there.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender. But
save on the play!
Such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Sends it across. Shuts him down. And now he moves it quickly to Coy. And makes the routine save. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Picked up along the boards by Aspinall. Broken up in the neutral zone by Foot. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Off the iron.
The Avs have been on the right side of the puck in this game, James, and they'd be in the lead by an extensive amount if they could just find the back of the net. I mean, man, how many times have they hit the post?
The Oilers have it from their own end. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Here's a chance, and he makes the stop with the glove. Works it across to Blake. Receives the pass. Here's a shot. Takes it right in the chest. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Feeds it on over to Steckline. Moves it to Alfredson. Here they come on the rush. And that pass is redirected. Grabs control of it at the point. Look at this. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. From in close. Wow, she may have just prevented a goal.
Well, that's a huge block, taking away a grade A scoring chance, but you have to have courage and the willingness to get in front of it.
Colorado's playing the puck from the blue line. Wrestling in close. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, this one's not going to go in, James, but he certainly's got to like the look that he got here, and he created it on his own by reading exactly where the defender was on the ice.
Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. And it's taken by the defense. Puck scooped up by Taves. With possession along the wall. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Cutting to the slot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
He tries to tuck it in. And a great save.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Quick shot, and he makes the save there. Sends it quickly to Alfredsson. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Slides it across. They score! Hey, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. Kurtz won the draw. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Barzal's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
And she snags the puck from off the wing. And they score!
Well, with the delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective. Colorado's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
That knocks it off the puck. The Oilers take it along the wall. Oh, he got puddled by Swayman. The goal picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. Oh, Taylor scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
The Oilers have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Moves the puck along the half wall. Backhander. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
You're in the slot, you got to hit the net.
Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. Here he is, shot in front, and we are all over with this one. Colorado's performance overall looked like they were overmatched in this one, but Cheryl, final score, they get the W.
They get the W. It's because they get to the winning spots, James, and they know exactly where to be at the right time, and that takes talent and skill. Timing is everything.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting